As a guard, there are several elements you must have in your game to be great. So what about Kemba Walker's game can you learn to better yourself as a guard? Well, in this video, I'm going to break down the top 6 Kemba Walker elements that all guards must master. So the first element of Kemba Walker's game was that he was a good mid-range and three-point shooter, and he would create those shots coming off of screens. And in order to use screens, you want to drive in the direction of your teammate that is setting the screen to lead your defender into the screen to block them off and create space for yourself. Kemba Walker comes down the court and Frank Kaminsky sets the screen, and Kemba uses the screen, steps back for the mid-range shot and makes it. And he also uses the screen on this play to get open and take the three and knocks it down. But not only can you use screens to help create open shots, you can also use screens to get to the basket. So watch how Kemba does this. So Dwight Howard comes over to set the screen, and Kemba uses it, but instead of taking the three, he drives and hits Nurkic with the in and out crossover and finishes with the reverse layup. And speaking of reverse layups, he is also a great finisher. And it's important to be able to finish in a variety of different ways, especially if you're a smaller player. Kemba Walker throws the bounce pass and cuts to the basket, then he gets the ball back and finishes at the rim. And Kemba catches the pass and drives as Dwight Howard sets another screen. Then he drives, crosses over, gets through the gap and finishes with another layup. Kemba comes down the court and drives and does an in and out crossover and finishes with the contact layup on Joel Embiid. And the third Kemba Walker element that guards need is speed, because you can use your speed as an advantage to blow by your defenders and finish at the rim. So Kemba takes the screen from Jaylen Brown and does a quick in and out and blows by his defender to finish with the layup. And Kemba gets switched onto the big man off the screen, and Kemba does a few dribble moves into an in and out and blows by his defender to make the floater. And he comes down the court, crosses over, blows by Darius Garland for the layup. And pay attention to the move that Kemba used here. He used the in and out crossover, which is an effective move for not only getting to the basket, but creating separation and breaking ankles. Which brings me to the next element. And the fourth Kemba Walker element is ball handling. And being a good ball handler comes with many benefits. It can help you get the ball from one part of the court to another, create space, protect the ball from getting stolen, and create scoring opportunities for your teammates and help you get to the basket. Kemba comes down the court, does a series of crossovers and blows by his defender, and does a snatch back, creates separation for the three and makes it. And Kemba comes off the catch and does a between the legs crossover into a behind the back, making his defender fall to the ground, which leads to him knocking down the open three-pointer. And he goes between the legs, crosses over and drives, but nearly loses the ball, goes towards the three-point line and does a double crossover, and steps back and makes the mid-range shot over the big man. And the fifth Kemba Walker element is his playmaking. And to be a great playmaker, you need to be a great passer, but also understand your teammates' abilities and be able to make good decisions on the court. Kemba Walker's in transition and passes it ahead to Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, which results in him finishing the easy layup. And Kemba drives to the mid-range area, but the Lakers trap him and forces him to lose the ball, but then he gets the ball back and sees that Cody Zeller is wide open, makes the pass through him, which results in him getting the easy dunk. And Nicholas Batum drives and passes it to Kemba, and he throws up a shot fake and blows by his defender, but if we freeze it here, it looks like he's about to go up for a shot, but he sees that Nicholas Batum has a better scoring opportunity, and he passes out of his shot, resulting in the layup. What just happened? Get it? Kemba Walker? Okay, I guess I'll just be going that way. Yeah, you do that. I think that would be a smart decision. You know what? I'm proud of you. You're taking a step in the right direction. And Kemba is also great in clutch situations. And to be clutch, you need to have a lot of confidence in your abilities on the court and also play calm in high pressure situations. Kemba has the ball with 10.6 seconds left in the game, and he sizes up Jrue Holiday and drives. And Jrue Holiday reaches in and fouls Kemba, and Kemba takes advantage of the contact by throwing up the shot, and he makes it for the and one. And with 14 seconds left, he goes to the mid-range area and gets cut off, but then he passes it to a teammate, gets the ball back, and then goes into a crossover, into a snatch back, into a step back, and knocks down the clutch shot. And going back to his game winner against Pittsburgh, he has the ball and his teammate sets the screen. Then he gets switched onto the big man and takes advantage of the mismatch by driving, going into a pullback, into a step back, making the big man fall to the ground, and he makes the game-winning shot. And now to recap, one element of Kemba Walker's game is his three-point shooting, mid-range shooting, and how he uses screens to create those shots. And to use screens, you want to drive in the direction of your teammate who is setting the screen, which will then lead your defender into the screen, creating space for yourself. And the second element is finishing, and it is very important to have different ways of finishing around the basket, especially if you're a smaller player. And a few finishes that you can add to your game are finishes such as the reverse layup and floaters. And as a guard, you want to use your speed as an advantage, because you can use it to blow by your defenders to finish at the basket. And ball handling is very important as a guard because it can help you get from one point of the court to another. It helps create open shots for yourself, it creates scoring opportunities for your teammates, and it can help you get to the basket. And one effective move that you can use for not only getting to the basket but breaking ankles is the in and out crossover. And another element is playmaking. And to be a good playmaker, you need to have good passing skills and have a good understanding of your teammates' abilities and be able to make smart decisions on the court. And next is being able to score in clutch situations. And being able to do this comes down to having a lot of confidence in your abilities on the court and being able to play calm in high pressure situations. And after mastering these elements, you'll be able to take your game as a guard to the next level. And then your point guard skills will be looking like this.
Hornets playing without Tony Parker. Didn't make the trip. Had a whale of a game yesterday. Kemba hangs it.
Dell is going to buy you a new one, though, because he
Kemba has Decker on him. The run. Wayne Bacon just checked into the game for Batum. Kemba the step back on Muscala. He has been the shining light for the Hornets here in the first quarter.
But Malik, coming to the game maybe looking to set up your teammates and not specifically looking for your own.
Kemba, two more. Where the Hornets be?
Here tries to drive and no.
A lot of contact there on that drive by Terry Rozier.
Walker, look away. Brown finishes. What a pass by Kemba Walker.
You extend your defense full court here.
Here comes Tatum, works into Graham outside. Walker three. Got it. Kemba Walker.
But if you want to learn more about improving your ball handling as a guard and learning how to be shifty, then click this video right here.
Right shoulder.
Kemba. It's a tough shot.